This is the story of three plastic bottles, empty and discarded. Their journeys are about to diverge, which outcomes that impact nothing less than the fate of the planet. But they weren't always this way. To understand where these bottles end up, we must first explore their origins. The heroes of our story were conceived, conceived in this old refinery. The plastic in their bodies were formed by chemically bonding oils and gas molecules together to make monomers. In turn, these monomers were bonded into long polymer chains to make plastic in the form of millions of bullets. Those were melted at manufacturing plants and reformed in molds to create the resilient material that makes up the triplet bodies. Machines filled the bottles with squid bubbly liquid, and they were then wrapped, shipped, bought, opened, consumed, and unceremoniously discarded. And now here they lie, poised at the edge of the unknown. Bottle one, like hundreds of millions of tons of his plastic brethren, ends up in a landfill. This huge dump is spent each day as more trash come in and continue to take up space as plastic sit there being compressed among layers of other junk when water flows through the waste and absorbs the water soluble composite contents, and some of those are highly toxic. Together, they create a harmful stew called leachate, which can move into groundwater, soil, and streams, poisoning ecosystems and harming wildlife. It can take bottle one unorganizing 1,000 years to decompose. Bot- Bottle to journeys is stronger but unfortunately no happier. He flows on a trickle that reaches a stream that flows into a river, and a river that reaches the ocean. After months lost at sea, he slowly rolled into a massive vortex where trash accumulates, a place known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Here, the ocean currents have trapped millions of pieces of plastic debris. This is one of five plastic-filled um, gyres in the world seas, places where the pollutant turn the water into a cloudy plastic soup. Some animals, like seabirds, get entangled in the mess. They and others mistake the brightly colored plastic bits for food. Plastic makes them feel full when they are not, so they starve to death and pass the toxin from the plastic up the food chain. For example, it's eaten by lentil fish The lentilfish are eaten by squid. The squid are eaten by tuna, and the tuna are eaten by us. And most plastic don't biodegrade, which means they are destined to break down into smaller and smaller pieces called microplastic, which might rotate in the sea eternally. But Bottle is spared the cruel brutalities of his brothers. A stork brings him to a plain where he and his companions are squeezed flat and compressed into a block. Okay, this sounds pretty bad too, but hang in there, it gets better. The blocks are raided into tiny pieces which are washed and melted, so they become the raw materials that can be used again. If by magic Bottle Free is now ready to be reborn as something completely new. For this bit of plastic with such humble origins, suddenly the sky is the limit.